Vidit, congratulations. Yesterday we talked about all the draws. Today, your first win, and what a win it was. Let's start from the opening and discuss the moments before the peace sacrifice to begin with.
Yeah, before that, I told myself, win is like 2 draws. So it's better than a draw. And I was really hoping to get a game today, and I played E4 and he played Sicilian, so it was going to be a KG fight. He started to think really early on in the opening, which was a bit of a surprise. He said after the game that he had checked something, but we couldn't continue the conversation. He sacrificed the piece, and after that it was just complete mayhem over the board. I have no clue what's the evaluation, but I felt I played very creative with this king d3 to e1 and the king walk. So I think I played really well once he sacrificed the piece. His mistake, in my opinion, was when he played queen a4 check. He should have gone for d5, and it was still very chaotic. I did not know what's the evaluation there.
I think not only were your moves very close to perfect, but also your evaluation. I think queen a4 was indeed the mistake. What went through your mind when he sacrificed first on c2 and then on c3 later?
I'll be completely honest. I did not see knight c2. I was in fact semi-lucky that I have knight d2. If I had seen it, probably I would have gone for bishop g5, provoking bishop e7, then e3. So this sacrifice doesn't work. It was like a complete surprise when he took on c2, and I of course kept my poker face and took back instantly. But after queen c6, I started to think, and if I don't have knight d2, I might very well be worse. But after knight d2, I was really unsure, and I was unsure why he's even thinking. He could have played d5 and it was a chaos. He thought for like 35-40 minutes, and that gave me like a lot of hope. And once I got my king to e2, I for sure knew that I was winning, but it took longer than expected.
So in the first moment when he took, it was shock, but then when you had time to think, it was a pleasant surprise? Did you feel confident?
Yeah, I felt like I was not sure about the evaluation, to be very honest, because the lines after d5 were very chaotic. And while he was thinking, I calculated some lines, and my evaluation was that white is better, but it's not like clean better. The king is unsafe, so it could very much be like an unclear evaluation. But once I got my king to e2, I for sure knew that I was winning.
With that, you moved to +1, and it looks like maybe tonight you'll only be half a point, if I'm not mistaken, behind the leaders. Did you take...
Anish is worse.
Anish is in a losing position, so I was going to ask you, I guess you don't pay attention, especially today. It was a very intense game, to what was going on elsewhere.
Yeah, I saw that Nodirbek was putting pressure on Anish's game. Ding made a very quick draw. That was a bit of a surprise. And I did look at the games initially when Alireza was thinking. And I was also looking in the crowd because I saw Alireza's brother there all the time. Like first 2 hours he was just standing, and I was like, wow, that's really like, some dedication. Yeah. So I was looking at him as also, so I didn't have time to look.
Too much going on.
Yeah.
Do you feel, did you bring someone to this tournament? I can't remember if I asked you before.
I'm here with my second Daniel Vocaturo. He has been a great help. In fact, what I played today was his idea. So big thanks to him.
And I saw Daniele, I think, a few days ago, just very briefly in the playing hall. Does it help to if you see him there in the playing hall, or do you know the support is there anyway? I
think more than in the playing hall, he says that he comes there to watch because he likes it and he likes the atmosphere. We were other day discussing, like, does watching live make sense? Because you can watch everything online as well. But he said, he just likes the ambience and he likes the feel, who is talking to whom. And it's it's just a different feeling. And more than that, I feel like he's a great company. He's such a positive person, and that really helps me in my mood. And not to say that he's very good at what he does. So yeah, I couldn't have asked for a better second.
Very nice. And today the atmosphere was quite incredible in the playing hall. There were so many people. Even I was surprised when I walked in. Do you enjoy playing in front of such a big crowd?
To be honest, I just don't pay attention there. It's very nice that people come to watch, and I feel that adds a bit of flavor to the tournament. Personally, though, I'm so focused that sometimes I don't even like pay attention to the other games. But as a sport, my dream is, like we are playing and there is like 5,000 or 10,000 people just watching live, and that they have an immersive experience with headphones. They can listen to the commentary, they can watch the players. So I feel one day, if we can make this happen, it would be great.
Do you think it will happen someday?
Yeah, Sagar once did this death match against Anish, and it was sold out, and it was like 1,200 people in the auditorium, and everybody was glued to their seats. So the beta test has been done, and I'm sure it can be done on a larger scale as well.
Yeah, I would be very excited to see that. I love the idea. Vidit, congrats on a great win, and best of luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.